Yeah, I thought it'd be nice this morning to come down from the mountains and visit Hamilton Cemetery. It's a small cemetery, but there's a lot of the old homesteaders and their families are buried in this cemetery. And actually, compared to some of the old cemeteries, this one's kept up pretty nice. Keep it mowed, cleaned up, but you can see it didn't get visited very much. Let's see who we can find. I know Hale Tharp and Chloe Tharp are here. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Okay, here he is, the man himself. Hale Dixon Tharp, long credited as the first white man in the Kaweah Valley. Homesteader. Born in Michigan, looks like 1830. Died right here locally in 1912. Thanks to the Indians, local Indians where he homesteaded. He's the discoverer of the giant forest, although I'm sure the Indians knew it were there several hundred years before Hale even showed up. I don't see Chloe Tharp here anywhere. I don't know where his wife is buried. But here's Nort Tharp, Hale and Chloe's son. Chloe was a widow when Hale married her, and Norton was the first child between Hale and Chloe. 58, shortly before Hale moved permanently down here to the area. He was back and forth a little while, but I believe Nort was born up in Placerville. I'm not sure. And then he lived right beside his father. And Nort married a local girl, a neighbor from Kaweah Valley, Mary Tharp, and I believe Mary was Mary Work. And of course, old Hale lived right over there beyond that first mountain range. Maybe 6-7 miles from here was his homestead in the Kaweah Lake bottom. Kaweah Lake now, back then it was a Kaweah River country. And then Hale and Chloe's other child was Fanny, Nort's sister. And Fanny married Bernard Merton. You see, Fanny was born a couple of years after Nort. And they lived next to Hale Tharp's up in the Kaweah Lake bottom also. So they stuck together. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Bernard and Fanny had a child, Minnie Merton, and she married a Maxon, which is why she's buried here next to the Mertons. This is pretty much the Tharp area right here, I believe. So we'll keep exploring and see what else we can find. Okay, here's a couple of Big Oak Flat homesteaders here. John and Margaret Ewing. These were the parents of the Ewings that followed. John Jr. and William Ewing. John Ewing died on Big Oak Flat. I can't remember what of, but they came and woke up Doc Sam Wells, to attend to him. By the time he got all the way to the north end of Blue Ridge, where these Ewings lived, John Ewing had already passed. But I believe both of these people were born in Ireland. They died relatively early in the 80s. She died in 1812. He died in 1886, quite a while after her. And one of their sons, William Ewing, is right here. He keeled over and died of a heart attack on Big Oak Flat one day. And I don't know who this Ewing is here, but it was an infant Maybe this baby died of diphtheria. Some of the kids up there on Big Oak Flat died in a diphtheria epidemic. That's some of the Ewings. There should be some more here. We'll see. Well, this is the William Ewing who died of a heart attack on Big Oak Flat, because I know that happened in 1933. And Jeanette, that was his wife, Jeanette Ewing. They're both buried right here. Big Oak Flat residence. I don't know who the William down there was. That's a Willie. They called him Willie Ewing. So he might have been a son of this Ewing. This William Ewing was a son of John and Margaret.